The Young and the Restless recap, Wednesday, April 19th. Nate ends Victoria affair, Tucker sells to Victor. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Wednesday, April 19th, teases that Ashley Abbott will show up at Tucker McCall's suite, where he'll have champagne and a rose waiting for her. However, Tucker will also have to break some bad news since Devon Hamilton decided to go back to Chancellor Winters instead of buying McCall Unlimited. Although Tucker will try to put a positive spin on the situation since Devon and Lily Winters patched things up, Ashley will point out Tucker didn't keep his end of the bargain. Tucker will get frustrated as he talks about the fake engagement idea since he could see it in Ashley's eyes that she wanted to marry him. Unfortunately, Tucker won't think Ashley is letting herself believe it. Ashley won't be able to tell Tucker what he wants to hear and will end up ranting about how he'll always have a roving eye. After Ashley mentions Tucker's secret alliances, she'll ask if he thinks she's stupid since she knows something's going on between Tucker and Audra Charles. Tucker will realize his love for Ashley isn't enough and will feel like a fool for thinking she'd love him in return. After Tucker accuses Ashley of torturing him with all these games and amusing herself, he'll insist he's done. Tucker will announce plans to sell his company right away and leave town since Ashley pushed him too far. Once Tucker calls Ashley a sadist, she'll toss the rose on the floor as she leaves. Tucker will stomp on that rose in frustration after Ashley walks out the door. At Society on Wednesday's YNR episode, Nate Hastings will catch up with Elena Dawson in casual clothes and note that he took the day off to spend it with her. Elena will remain suspicious of what happened with Nick Newman, but Nate will act like Nick never liked the fact that he replaced Sally Spectra. Plus, Nick disapproved of Nate's betrayal at Chancellor Winters and has been dealing with strong emotions due to Phyllis Summers' death. Nate will make all these excuses and contend that Nick mostly thinks Victoria Newman keeps him too in the loop. Nevertheless, Nate will assure Elena that she's his priority and will act like he'll do better about work boundaries. After Victoria flashes back to her passionate encounter with Nate on the desk, Audra will stop by her office. Victoria will offer updates on a decision she made with Nate last night about moving forward with the Langston deal. Audra will hope she didn't offend Victoria with her ambitious nature and will make it clear that she's a team player. As for Nate, Audra will hint about there being no doubt where his loyalty lies. Once Nate stops the office after all, Audra will mention that she couldn't find him to chat about a new app yesterday. Nate will suggest he was tackling other things, so Audra will mention Victoria's news about the Langston deal. After Nate vows to sit down with Audra later, she'll head out. That'll give Nate a chance to tell Victoria that he took the day off to consider their situation. Now Nate will see that they made a mistake, but Victoria won't agree on her end. Despite Nate's desire to pretend nothing happened, Victoria will doubt they can do that and will think these feelings are happening for a reason. Although Victoria will respect Nate's decision to end this, she'll also know that he's going to change his mind. Nate will insist that he won't and will want to get back down to business. When Audra pops in Tucker's suite, he'll be in a terrible mood. Audra will admit she doesn't need his help finding JT Hellstrom and will assume his latest effort with Ashley crashed and burned. After Audra suggests Tucker's wasting his time trying to win Ashley over, he'll act like she's right and push her to just get out. At Crimson Lights, Mariah Copeland will drop by for coffee and some treats to take back home, where Tessa Porter is taking care of Aria Porter Copeland. Mariah will also mention that despite being on parental leave, she's pitching in at Jabot since Diane Jenkins can't handle her own PR crisis. When Abby Newman Abbott arrives, she'll fill Mariah in on her decision to move in with Devon. Mariah will need some time to wrap her head around that shocker, but Abby will notice Sharon Rosales doesn't seem surprised. Sharon will admit Chancellor told her, so Abby will be glad he has someone to talk to. While Mariah's on a work call, Sharon will let Abby know that she wants to throw Mariah and Tessa a surprise baby shower. Abby will be totally on board with having it at Society, so Sharon will work out the details with her. After Mariah crosses paths with Elena on her way out, Sharon will invite Elena to the baby shower and talk about how happy Mariah is in her relationship with Tessa. Elena will seem gloomy over her own romantic woes, but she'll assure Sharon that everything's fine. At Society, Abby will spend some time with Ashley and Victor Newman, so they'll discuss Abby and Dominic Newman Abbott Winter's chancellor moving in Devon's penthouse. As for Devon's decision to turn down Tucker, Ashley will get why he doesn't trust his father and rejected the chance to buy McCall Unlimited. Victor will leave in a hurry and end up knocking on Tucker's door soon after. Although Tucker will acknowledge that Victoria is no longer interested in acquiring McCall Unlimited for Newman Enterprises, he'll assume Victor is still personally interested. Victor will admit he wants the company badly, so Tucker will push him to offer a reasonable figure and will vow to have the paperwork drawn up immediately. Since Tucker will be ready to strike the deal and get out of town, a delighted Victor will shake with him on it. Back at the coffee house, Audra will sense that Elena is preoccupied, so Elena will ask if she talked to Nick yesterday. That'll lead to Elena asking if Nick's been frustrated over Newman Media and Nate. Audra will sense that Elena is doubting Nate's story, so Elena will hint about still believing Victoria is an issue. After Audra suggests Victoria needs something else to focus on, she'll offer to take the lead on the search for JT. Elena will approve the idea, so Audra will get on the phone with her favorite rock turner and seek help tracking down JT Hellstrom. The Young and the Restless spoilers say this JT search could lead to big trouble, so stay tuned to YNR. CDL's the place to be for fantastic Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news, so check back often. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.